What's going on, guys? It's Minty here, bringing you another Eldest Soul video. We're gonna continue where we left off with the shadows. Basically fought the Shadow Realm, I think. Yu-Gi-Oh would be proud of us. What happens if we destroy all the mirrors? Actually, let's go try and kill this one without being killed ourselves. Okay. Can't get over there. Me, myself, and I with these dodges throwing me off the ledge. Ever so slightly. Quite skilled with the art of dodging into death. That much is clear. I think every mirror destroyed is revealing more platform. Because they mentioned it at the 240th letter, so I'm sure there has to be more to it. Am I trying to get hit by as many as possible? Well, I destroyed it, but I died in the process because I didn't realize up would not do anything for me. Thought I got stuck in place then. Am I back at a dead end again? Is this really a dead end? I wonder if there's even anything left. Like, am I wasting my time in here? Or every time I die it's resetting and I'm losing my progress? Yeah, I can't jump over that way. Oh, I can. Oh, there's something there. Research papers. That not maybe the papers I've been looking for. I broke the mirror. But I don't see any more. Unless the mirrors are just to stop the endless barrage of attacks. I doubt it. So, these research papers I found. Handwritten research papers describing some sort of contraption. The watchers seem obsessed with the experimentation and do not shy away from using men, gods, and even darker things in the name of scholarly progress. Their origin is mysterious, but they have become the Citadel's uncontested masters of siege, and yet they've now practically disappeared. One can only wonder about their ultimate goal within the Citadel and if they've reached it. I just realized now I got sharpening steel. A steel block commonly used to sharpen blades. In the Mercian Royal Army, maintenance of one's equipment was each soldier's duty. Officers would routinely conduct inspections and any oversight would be harshly punished. Maintaining the edge of one's blade was paramount among these duties, and it was carried out almost religiously by all ranking soldiers. Like, after dealing damage plus 10% damage for 3 seconds. Okay, so that's actually what it did. Okay. I think these research papers might go to our researcher friend. Oof. Almost gives me heart attacks every time. This is back to the beginning again. I think I might be done in here, although I'm not 100% sure. But maybe. Oh. Hunter's Charm. A rectangular shaped wooden pendant with a deer-like figure carved into it. The deer god was rumored to safeguard and protect protect hunters as long as the proper rites were respected. It goes without saying that most hunters within the Great Forest followed such rites to the letter. Many sought the forest priest to gain such items. Many agreed that gold is a small price to pay when the alternative to being devoured. Did I miss that the first time? Or was it not here? Not sure if there's anything more to do up that way. Let me go back here. Because I want to go chat to our friend down here anyway. See if this means anything to him. Research papers. Ah, there's my favorite meat cleaver. Oh yeah, he does want it. This is it, soldier. This is it. How long this chapter eluded me. Contraption to capture the power of a slain old one. Let me see. I think I have a canister of appropriate size. There. And yet, the schematics require a rare component I do not possess. I'm afraid it cannot be done. Truly a shame. I'll give you a stone that I just happened to find. This is remarkable. Not exactly what the schematics asked for, and yet I could see it working as a catalyst. Give me a moment. There it is. A bit rough and around the edges, but it should do the trick. The question that burns on my mind now is, why hasn't the trader used such technologies? Unable to kill, or maybe unwilling? His own kind, after all. But enough conjecture. Soldier, make sure to put this to good use. Bring back your findings. What exactly? Ah. Tube-like construct, sealed but empty. The Watchers worked relentlessly throughout the decades trying to study and exploit the arcane powers of the old gods. The alchemist had put great care into crafting this prototype, and he's certain it can contain primal energy such as fire, water, and light. It can be used in certain locations to harness the power of fallen old gods. It can contain fire, water, and light. Maybe I need to go back to where I fought some of the older bosses. So let's go see if I go back to the light temple, if I can use the item there. Or if it's going to be an item for later on. Maybe there's more fire bosses and such. I don't think I've gotten anything for Blacksmith Man. Or I might even just be done with him at this point. Make sure to come back, you know. Make sure to come back. Yeah, no. Sam. Okay. Let me head on up. Test. Let's just see. Can I use it? You wanna harness the power of empty vessel? Yes, please. So it does work. Okay. Vessel of light. The tube-like construct with a brighter spark of light dwelling within it. I wonder if I need to absorb one at a time, or and then use it on something. Go this way. This was where I fought Eos. I wonder if I'm gonna have to go. I wonder if the canister's now full. And I'm gonna have to come back maybe. Okay, there's nothing here. Let's see. Okay, so I've got the Vessel of Light, so maybe I just gotta go use it. I would have assumed Eos would have given me fire. Unless I still have to fight something that is fire, because I've also got the ice dude I fought. Maybe he left water behind. Or I gotta go give the light to Skullface before I can do anything else. If it's even meant for him, to be honest. Because I think we progressed the bosses. And the doors. I think I just need to defeat bosses. There's a great power within Heim's prison. Ice endures. Ice remembers. Ought to find a way to absorb it. Hurry now, time is short. Okay, no, he doesn't want it. I'm definitely no ice princess, that's for sure. Okay, so I feel like this is a little pointless. Oh, Harp Man's not there anymore. We go down this way. We go speak to Man, now that I filled it with light, maybe he's got something to say. Enough conjecture. Soldier, make sure to put this to good use and bring back your findings. Yeah? I thought I brought you some findings, but apparently I was wrong. I wonder if the librarian has anything new to say. I'm gonna activate this. Just in case something happens to me, so I don't spawn all the way at the Icelands. Yeah, that was squizzy here. Anything new? Another wanderer. I see. Welcome to the old library. Should I say, the last library? Who knows anymore, right? I came here from the great scholars, but alas, I was too late. Nothing is left of the great order, but the histories lived through these books. Better place to wait out the inn. Say, why don't you come back when you have found something interesting? Citadel is full of remnants. Still only the feather. Sad. I thought he might have something to say about my steel, but guess in a way it's not. Wait, so I have the pendant. I wonder if I can go talk to forest guy again with it. Ancient power has sealed these doors. Okay. Let me go chat to Forest Man. Maybe because of the pendant and stuff, maybe I can speak to him. Pains me to admit, but the answer is corrupted. Advisor, try the hunter charm. So be it, young hunter. In time, you'll understand that the old one is beyond redemption. His soul has been tampered with. But fear not, for the forest will live on. Your sacred duty is to slay the old one and restore the forest. In time, you'll understand it's beyond redemption. His soul has been tampered with. But fear not. Okay, so... Did I trigger it somehow now that I've given him the charm? Is he gonna help me? Oh. You smothered heart of fire. Oh yes. What have I unlocked? What have I unleashed? Oh, there's a man. Ah, I can feel it. You carry a heart, don't you, child? I do. I mean, it's beating in my chest. Yet another of the bright order falls within the cursed place. His remains will never join the sacred pyre. My heart weeps, truly. You've done well to bring the heart back to me, child. It carries within the very spirit of Azurok Ta. Look into its flames. Can you feel it? There's much left to be done, and yet the numbers of the true followers dwindle. Heed my words, child. Hold the heart close to you and pledge yourself to the bright church. These are like covenants. You've pledged yourself to the bright church, and yet the Phoenix God slumbers, wounded. Our sacred duty is to aid its recovery, and I expect you to not rest until it's done. False gods plague the Citadel like parasites locked within their cages. And yet, we ought to not underestimate these nefarious presences. Sometimes the smallest fire can cast great heat. Find a false idol with the power of fire and bring its essence to us. Wicked flames will burn for the glory of Azur-Tar. Now I just realized, I think I need to use the power harnessed gadget on these covens. Like, I think I'm meant to maybe go back to the crows with the light. Not too sure. I mean, there's a reason I gathered the light, obviously, but that reason isn't too obvious just yet. Wonder if I should head back to the crows. Because the ice guy took his thingy, the crow took a thingy, and this door took a thingy, and now they're all expecting things from me, sacrifices. Let me go back to the crows and have a quick squiz. I've also got this light vessel now. Not too sure what to do with it at this point. Oh wait, this is where I came from. Gotta go this way. Oh wait, I meant to go over here. My bad. I wanna go visit the crows quick. I'll see if there's anything I can do with them. Deep altar is broken and unusable. Find the purest light. Oh, there we go. Is that? Well done indeed, child. Truly a show of faith, yes? Give it here now. The deep one stirs. Can you feel it, child? Time is running out, but thanks to the altar we can hear the eldest one again. Have our blessing, child. So what have I done? The abyssal eye. Deep one stirs. Can you feel it, child? Time is running out. Okay. Oh. Small black effigy of a one-eyed crow. The faith of deep was forbidden by all the elder gods alike, but now that the former rules are in chain, such as symbols of faith are appearing throughout the land. After all, what other hope is there but for the rebirth of the world? Damage taken is stored within the eye. Every 15 seconds, the eye pulsates, dealing 150% of the damage stored. Oh my word. So that was it for the vessel. Does that mean I need to find new vessels every time? Yeah, but I still have this as well. So I've got a buff now, which is cool. But still kind of stuck. Not quite sure where to go now. I must be missing something. Unless the door is now open, because I've gotten the effigy thingy. Oh, there he is. He's flying with me. Guess I still can't do anything here. Just yet. So do I need to go back to the researcher? Will he unlock? Will he give me another storage device? Or is that it? But enough conjecture. Soldier, make sure to put it use and bring back your findings. Well, I used it, tried to bring you some findings, but it seems you're not interested. Can't go up there. Okay, so the main door is closed. Can't go up there. The right hand side I killed the lunar boss. Here I killed the ice boss. Here I don't think I can talk anymore with him yet. Yeah, nothing yet over here. Ooh. Let it go. Let it go. Hoping not to kill myself anymore. Yeah, it's still the same. Ooh. That was some mad skills right there. Okay, so I got the buff from the light, which gave me the crow buff. But now So I can go back here. But to be honest, I don't think there's a point. I think I'm done in here. Ooh, I still made it up. Go straight up. Let's see. Okay, so straight up gives you research log 239. I think I destroyed all the mirrors because I'm not being bombarded. Oh no, wait, here we go. Unless they always come back. I have a feeling they always come back. I don't think they stay gone. Ooh, that was unfortunate. Okay, so the only way to go from here seems up. Oh, that was a little hackish. Ooh. Yeah, it's just straight back to the boss already defeated. Okay. Now I'm a bit at a loss, not gonna lie. Maybe go back up this way. I don't think there's anything else going on up here. Unless if I walk back and there's another path, maybe. That's also a possibility. Maybe I just gotta backtrack a little bit from here. Maybe I missed something on my way. I'm pretty sure I'm wasting my time going all the way up here. Yeah. Okay. Let me shoot down. And then I think I'm just being dumb. I mean, this game has a few puzzles in it, but I think majority probably just a matter of me finding the right way, really. More than anything else. Must have just missed something somewhere. Pretty sure that's all there is to it. Okay, so I'm back at the Everforest. But I just can't reach these things. There must be a way to destroy these weird tentacle things. Must be. Oh, maybe that's how. Ooh, skilly. It is the 15th day since the walls fell. Dark things roam the streets. Dark things hold the gates. I cannot leave. My family has been taken. Their screams still haunt me, but I couldn't help them. There are others hiding about like me, but I daren't approach. Something terrible is happening within the temples. Strange lights at night and screams that are not of this world. I haven't slept, drank, or eaten in many days, and yet I can still stand. I don't know how. The watchers get closer and closer to my hiding place every night. I will soon have to move. I've heard the stories about the forest, but I have no other choice. I mean, Elion, Dasha, if any of you make it back, please find this note and know I'm still alive. I'll make my way back to the sanctuary as soon as once it's safe. Well, dude, looks like you didn't get much further, unfortunately. This should be a boss, probably. Oh. That's totally creepy. Ooh, I might want to get out of that. Ooh, okay. Thing's mad aggressive. Ooh. Okay, so... Okay. I might want to destroy these things, maybe. Or I shouldn't be in them at all. Because it would seem they get a little hungry. Yes, I just got wrecked. That's probably the Guardian that's been corrupted that I've been looking for, the Forest Guardian. Okay, so he's got 2 rapid attacks. Oh, okay, so when he jumps, he lets out a little AoE move. He goes half my health. Those things are dangerous. Oh, so lucky. Did I defeat him? Nope. Oh sh. Definitely did not defeat him. This thing killed him. Is this the Guardian? I'm not sure what just hit me. Oh, no ways. Oh, he starts with like less health. That's interesting. Is it because of the two-phase thing? This game is too kind. Okay. I think I made a small mistake there. Okay. So I do not have enough time in between his sprints to charge up an attack. I'll need to take it easy. real boss. Ooh, did I just get sucked back in? What is happening? What just hit me? Very strange, right? Very concerned about what hit. Yeah. I wonder if the hand does more than what it would seem. This boss is a little intense. Oh, not sure I'm gonna be able to beat it in this episode. I'm gonna give it one more go before I call it a day. Okay, I don't know. I was just being dumb. Okay, you definitely cannot keep up attacking him. Doesn't allow it. Okay, this time I got taken out by the AoE circles. Man, this dude's a little annoying. And then I have to keep re-fighting him, and then I get to fight his worst version of him, his mother's uncle. I don't know. I dodged, I'm sure of it. Okay, now for this dude. Okay, I gotta. Oh! Woo. Oh, come on, man. This is just bad. Yo. This thing is wrecking me. Like I'm revealing how bad I am at the game. Okay, that was nice. Not gonna lie. Okay, so the hand lets out an electric shock, which I never noticed before. I don't have any more dodges left. Oh, come on, man. Okay, let's give it one more go. I'm getting better at it. Did I just dodge him by standing against him? Okay. Alrighty. Getting better at that part. I need to maintain my stamina at this part though. Oh, okay, I don't get the whole Zerg rush I just did, but it worked. I'm not complaining. I'm not gonna lie, it's possible it's gonna bring a tear to my eye. Almost did. But I persevered. World Breaker. Having at least 3 stacks of Furious causes your blood burst to become World Breaker. Stronger version that requires no bloodthirst and causes 2 Fury fragments created instead of 1, but also removes Furious buff. Almost there. Collecting a Fury fragment causes you to heal 3% for each Berserker's buff stack currently active. Collect Fury unleashes a shockwave, dealing 30 damage. Use Furious Expiration causes upon Furious Expiration causes an explosion, dealing 20 damage of each Berserker buff currently. Cost of 2. Didn't even realize that costing more. What I could do, I guess, take these out. I can complete those. Which unlocks this. Hitting with World Breaker causes all fragments to gain unique properties. When a Fury fragment is collected, Furious buff grants additional 15% damage, but you also take 50. Hitting with World Breaker causes all Fury fragments to gain unique properties. When a Fury fragment is collected, a lunar effigy materializes, following you as long as you have the buff. Refreshing it empowers it. Every 3 seconds, it pulsates, granting you damage per 5 seconds and completely filling your bloodthirst bar. Oopsie, did not mean to do that. Shove that in there. You can now dash while at 0 stamina, but it will cost 20% of max HP instead. Bring your sword forward and a half moon, dealing 6 damage but damaging yourself 1%. The attack lands, you're able to activate a shot 5 seconds. Oof. Not like a very nice thing. Bloodthirst gives you the Crimson Frenzy buff. Lasting 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Increases damage you deal by 10% for 9 activate buff because you take 10% damage. This thing really wants to damage. Damage myself. What does it do in here? This extra now deals 100% extra damage, but also leaves a damage over time effect on you, dealing 2% of your HP every second. Stack up. Oh, still have an unused skill point. Well, let me shove that back on. Alright guys, I think we're gonna call it here. It was a little bit longer than expected, but at least we downed the boss in the end. If you enjoyed the video and my frustrating cries, please consider liking it and subscribing. And as always, till the next video, bye bye.